game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the San Jose State Spartans offense takes the field to start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Guys, let's think for just a moment about San Jose State. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme. And sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. Turning it on! He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Spartans are flying down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. The spin, still on his feet. Bulldozes his way through. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run. Takes a handoff. It's Worthy. Breaks the tackle. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And the Spartans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
San Jose State 7, Stanford 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Stanford's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Running to the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Off play action. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. On third down, he drops to throw. He's looking deep. Got a man in the middle. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the field goal unit is on the field. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Release to the back. All by himself. Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll try the run. Shakes off the defender. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. The jet sweep pass. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on fourth down from the 17. Never a doubt. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the ground with the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll try to pop the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Stanford to the line on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Pulls and fired complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
No gain on the play. First down for the offense.
Rides the back and leaves it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. He's got an open man. From the 30-yard line on 1st down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Goes to the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. They get through and it's blocked.
You never know how weather affects the kick, and the rain's coming down, obviously, but the field goal unit does a great job getting penetration, getting back deep in the backfield, and then blocking the kick for the big momentum shift.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Give to the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. To the air on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Quick spin on the run. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Spartans will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the throw. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Pryor. They make the stop, but the sweet Woolen catch is plenty to give them a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Doyle. Oh, my. Circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Lost to throw again. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to...
And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Murray. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He makes the grab. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. It's reverse. Fighting off the defender. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. On the run, it's Worthy. Makes his man miss. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Doyle. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Find some fresh air. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Leaves it with the running back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Murray. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He leaves it with his back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Wants to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's taking the shot. He's got it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
Rides the back on the option, the give. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go to the draw. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll try to sneak it.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going. Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not make a fair catch, field the punt, and bring it back. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And as he throws. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They want to run this quarterback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. The give on the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Doyle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Stanford to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Marked out of bounds at the 14-yard line. First down.
The give to the fullback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. He wants it all. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Stanford! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Pulls it in. It's Quinn. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
Here comes the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, San Jose State! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 8 over Western Kentucky.
Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open.
Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Snagged out of the air. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stanford quickly to the line. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive?
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. 4th down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big 4th down.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Paula, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.